I wish it had a smooth, like, oh, I gotta shut that. I'm still learning Restream, you guys. Hello, my loves. Welcome in. I am skirting hardcore. This coming in working when I have to work and I work late. Massive skeins. Okay, let me get into my stuff. Welcome in, my loves. Get up in here. Here, do this so I have 13 seconds. This is from me to you. Oh, and then I have to bring it back. I got to remember my mic is, did you hear me snapping? Because I was grooving. I have to remember the mic is still hot. I apologize right now ahead of time. If anybody hears dirty words. Wordy dirds. Calling all cars. I got my Mesa Skein shirt on. I love. There's a little Macy in this right here. Look here what I came across. Look at what here I came across. This was when I was doing a lot of testing for Maya Luna Corazon, and she does this, and she just popped up with like 15 different little bathing suits because she's a little tiny itty bitty thing. Maya Luna Corazon. Hello, loves, come in. Okay, so this only lets me go back as far as hello, my love. Wonder Twin. It's downstairs. But you are my sunshine. I cherish you above all. Okay, Debdow. Hi, baby. Candy. Get in here. Sugar. How you get so fly? Ruth. Hi. The roof is on fire. The roof. I got one for you, Ruth. I got one. You know when I go like that now, that's going to be for you, Ruth, because you on fire. Oh, I love today. Do you love today? I love today. I had a great day. I did. I do believe I had pancakes. It's always a good day when this pie hole gets pancakes or waffles. Oh, man. Now all I'm going to be able to do is think about waffles. Did you guys see that little girl? She's like the Listen Linda kid. Look up the all I want is waffles. Now all I can think about is waffles. And it's a little girl and she's in agony. You're my honey bunch, schnookums. I love that one too. You're the apple of my eye. You're my honey bunch, schnookums. That little kid. Oh my gosh, Lorraine Beanie. Get a little extra for you. I gave you a little, I goosed you a little. I love you, baby. Ziggy Ziggs. Oh my gosh, our girl is having the adventure of a lifetime. So good. Sharon. Hi, baby. I do have a drink. Okay, wait. I think have I helloed Denise. Hi, baby. All right. Hold on. Christine. Chris, why is it so hot? It's only like 75, but it feels like we're at the curvature of the earth, man. It's like when we have no cloud cover. Y'all, when there's no cloud cover, it's almost like it ricochets off the sound and makes it hotter by like tenfold. I was like, please send the breeze. Prontito. Send it now. And then here it comes. I was doing a dance for it. Trying to get it to rain. Oh, good Lord, have mercy on me. I can't even right now. Gary, G-Man. Did you hear me there? Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too looked up. Oh. I was being silly the other day, and if you don't know that, that's because that would be that rap music. I do look al chola today, don't I? Orale. Oh gosh, you guys, I have to tell you this story. It was like the highlight of my life. The highlight of my life when this happened to me in a grocery store in Northern California, up in the hills, in a little place called, it's called El Dorado Hills. And this is the ritzy pitsy people that, not everybody, don't get, I was being stereotypical. I was profiling, and that's just wrong. Mariana, hello. And I'm in the store, and I was picking up a few things as I was up there getting snap, crackled, and clack, snap, crackle, popped by my chiropractor because I was doing big things. And I'm standing there, and, you know, I'm just kind of like scrolling through my phone, and I hear this, Mom, that's not what that says. And she goes, well, it does. It says, oh, rail. What does oh, rail mean? I don't know what this guy is saying. He's saying, oh, rail. Oh, rail. And then she's all, is it O'Reilly? Is it O'Reilly? Is it a rail? Oh, what is it? And I'm sitting and I'm going, she's reading the word orale. Orale vato. I laughed so hard. I was trying to be polite. I was not eavesdropping in the grocery store line, but she said, baby, it says O'Rail. What's an O'Rail? Orale. Orale cochino. But I didn't realize how dark this lipstick is, and with this here, and then the whip. Chola time. Angie, you made it, sis. Sis, you made it, Angie. Angie, we have to have, Angie gets a sexy phones. Angie gets a sexy phones just because she made it. You made it. You made it. You really, really made it. You made it. I was whipping my... I'm pushing the button and it's not doing anything. There it goes. I was whipping like a helicopter. Shaking like a salt shaker. Angie is one of my replay warriors. Replay warrior. Love you, sis. I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah, it got to 91. It's 75 right now. Christine, we need to go have some froyo or something. Where are you again? Are you you're still up? You're all the way in Wenatchee. That's kind of a little jaunt though, but we could meet at the ferry or something. We could maybe meet in, I don't know. Kingston's not halfway, I don't think. I do want to this year. I do want to go to the Lavender Festival because that's where. Don't make me. I found my spoon too. Crisis averted. If anybody was wondering. I think I'm getting. I think I'm getting low. But there's Frederick McFroggerton. That is AKA No Frog Zone Freddy. All right. Oh, I love froyo. What kind of froyo do you guys like? So I have to just get whatever they have that is dairy free and gluten free because they like to throw stuff in there sometimes. So lately it's been the pineapple. And then they've had a dark chocolate almond milk one because we go to Menchie's. That's the place where we go. And so I usually, if they have a chocolate that's vegan or gluten free, I will get the chocolate every time. Chocolate. And then my toppings, and if I can't, sometimes they have like mango, and they had some I didn't like the no sugar strawberry one because there's aspartame in that, and I happen to dislike aspartame completely. Like, I will pass. No thank you. I'll drink water. In fact, here, drink water. Look, because you are stronger than you think. What a good day today to have this mug and our dream catcher. Laura, there's our Laura Block Ministry. I've been seeing you popping around. But, oh, gee, Gary, I'm so happy to see you here. Okay, so I totally squirreled there because do you guys ever, like, any of you other content creators or even people in the chat, when certain people come in, you get like, I feel like a little kid. And I know, Gary, you are just a human. You're just a human boy, just a boy. But you're not Pinocchio, Jiminy Cricket. But I don't know. I just feel like it. I feel truly blessed that you came over to my life. Thank you, sir. So let's see. Yeah, we've been doing big things. I did promise. Did I bring it? No. See, I was tearing stuff down. I think it's still downstairs at the other filming section. You guys can see that on Wednesday. Today's Monday, right? Can't even. It wore it like a scarf, right? Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we were talking about froyo. And my toppings, because the only thing I can really have is fruit, the popping jellies. I love the boba. I love the little popping jellies, and even get the little fruity things that are in there. Sometimes they get those it's made out of like rice, I think. But anyway, and then extra peanuts. Wish I could have chocolate sauce because I love the chocolate sauce, but I can't have the sauce. I'm a real boy, right? But no, I just feel very blessed that you would take the time out of all the Mama Swift. I'm gonna take Mama Swift. Do you want to come up? I don't think Lexi's gonna make it. If let me see, I'm just watching for you. That you would take the time to come over here just means the world to me. And I know earlier today, right before this, Nancy was on with Kimmy and Billy. I was like, I was trying to stuff some pancake in my face, and I had to make some little maple breakfast sausages because I was hangry before I came on here. You guys don't want to see me hyped up and angry and hangry. But sorry, I'm really manic right now because I have to film after this, and I always get like beyond nervous when I have to film. Right here, it's just me. You get me as I am. But there's something about when you push record that I don't know. I don't know what the holdup is. That's my thing. My thing that I'm working on. Got my pen. So let's see. Candy. Let's see, where is it? No, it's downstairs, Mommy. But I would go get it for you if you want. I can do a field trip. Skywalker, may the force be with you. Yeah, right. You're so talented, G. Did you see I'm doing Novela Tome 2? I'm doing Novela Tome 2 in a rainbow cake. I put it down. Okay, baby. I put it down, though, because I had to finish this recipe. So I'm working on the last little bits of Fran's Blankie. This has piqued my interest. And it's the sedge and the reverse sedge stitch stacked with kind of some, I didn't want to call it trellis work because there's a double crochet in there, but it makes it makes like little triangles. Let me not stretch it so much so you can see the peaks. So pique my interest. I had to work on this. So that's the whip that's here right now. But I keep looking over there at that Novela. It's so pretty. And I'm doing, you did do the puff stitches too. I saw in there, I did the very first row with those 5 double crochets together, and I didn't like it as much. I just left it though because it looked okay, and the rest of them are all the puff stitches, the 4 yarn over puff stitches. So beautiful. I love the post work that makes the little floofers. So good. Thank you, Sanita. I missed my Bonita. My Sanita was here throwing a tantrum. She was here and I missed her. Nita, you gotta give a stitch more than an hour notice. Sorry, I know, and I've been absent. And that's my fault. She's probably been announcing it for weeks on end on her channel. Hold on, I gotta blow. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Yeah, I bought the five recipe one that had the, what was it, opera act 1, and it had the novella tome 2. I got the one with the 5. Yeah. And I want to make all, well, there was only one that I really wasn't real interested in. It was kind of bland. Just a bunch of post stitches. I'm cool with that. But okay, so I should, you know what? I can feel it. Hold on, guys. Whoop! I'm gonna take an allergy pill because I can feel it itching in my nose. It was hot here, yeah. And see, we're not made for the heat here. We're coastal region, and so most of the places that we have the businesses, there's no central air. So that's changing a lot. I mean, if you're HVAC installer, that is booming up here right now. And I know in San Francisco, California too. Thank you for the, sorry, I had to guzzle. But yeah, so, all right. So we just wrapped Luck of the Draw 11. I did decide I do want to put, I'm going to put the last of that Mama G Gear yarn on here. It's this stripe right here. That's right here. It's beautiful purple. Absolutely love it. Love it. A latte. See, oh, this is gonna itch again. I was messing around with the wool today. Cece Angel, hello. Hi. I got 2 of them. I should have pushed pause again. I forgot to push pause. I'm sorry. I know people sometimes have an aversion, but I think it's better than me sniffing or like keep wiping my nose. Okay, so you guys, the whips, all of the whips. Where's my, oh, it's on the back of my chair. I brought this forward because I am getting ready. Did you guys see? I put up a video and it went up fast. I was so shocked. I was in shock and awe that it went up so fast. I mean, even said at the end that it's probably not going to go up till Tuesday because it was long. But at the very end, I did voice over the little things, you know, saying to do these things. Right as I did, I hit stop. I put a small amount of superwash merino in there. I can't put that in a boggy blanket. Dum dum doo doo. Hold on. Oh, what's the Nina say? Oh yeah, Rich does HVAC. Heck yeah! Right now, that is the boom up here because you know we're a coastal situation here. You know, being in the Puget Sound, and the temperatures are going up, and there's a lot of homeowners that are putting in central. There's the Lulu. There's the Lexi Lou. Hi, baby. Our boy is teething. He cut the bottom 2, and now he's cutting the top 2. So. Yeah, he was not a happy guy. But anyway, so what I was saying was I have my patriotic taco, but it's turning into a ball sack. It's not a beach bag anymore because nobody goes to the beach anymore. Lexi, look. It's made out of Tencel. We got to keep those what are they called? The EMF emission? What are they? I always forget. It blocks those radio waves from their brain pans. Anyway, here's my taco. Here's my, this is my squiggle wiggle. It's the squiggle wiggle strap. And it's red, white, and blue. I mean, yes, there is a little purple in there. It's kind of a play on it. It's not an in-your-face taco. I didn't make a taco. I made a taco-shaped bag. But I wanted to do that. And I'm going to put my things in it. Good, Diane. My work here is done. Okay, I can go now. No, just kidding. So we were on the video this morning. I was showing you guys I was caking these up. And then such a Dumas. I wasn't thinking because I just grabbed this orange because it's a mill end. And I even said it like 3 times, Super Wash Merino. It's Super Wash Merino. It is Willow Daily. That can't go in there. Even though you can launder it and you can dry it and it's hypoallergenic now, but still they say no animal fiber, so I did not do animal fiber. So I took them out. I took it out. So there's my oranges. That's what we caked up. We caked up the blue and we caked up the orange. And now, oh, and then see here, I told you guys I would put it in the bag so it was a little bit more with the presentation, you know. And that's what this, I'm going to use this is like the whips in progress, like the ones that I'm working on currently. And that's it. That's its cubby. Romper bumper. Children, that's its cubby. So there's the orange. And then, like I said, after this, I was going to film a little bit of the tutorial for the pique my interest. But I have the green that we need to select about 3 to 5 colors from. And then I have the purple. Again, see, this is just a big old clump of my absolute, this right here, I will say, bar none, is my absolute favorite yarn in the whole wide world. This right here is #1. And I got 1 skein of it. I had 1 skein of it left, and look what happened. But anyways, this is Big Twist. It's Big Twist, but it's that plummy, almost iridescent purple. But I don't have the ball band. I don't know what color it is, but it's Big Twist. It's the Big Twist. It's more like a 5-weight. It literally reminds me of puzzle, like a solid puzzle. But I'm going to do that. I made a sweater out of it with a little cowl. In fact, I can see the cowl is right there. And that was what was left of it. It was I made a little V-neck sweater with it. I still have this around my neck. So I'm gonna use this to put the luck of the draw until I have to go into a bigger bag. So for a minute, I have that here for luck of the draw. Jennifer, hello. Okay. Miss you too, baby girl. We're waiting for your return, and we will be here when you're here, when you decide to come back. No worries, girl. We know you. When everybody is finally able to see Jordan, they're gonna know exactly why. My boy. But I was saying earlier that Nancy was on earlier with Billy and Kimmy. You guys should go back and watch that. It was a little Q&A. I thought she was supposed to see. I forgot that she was doing that today, because I know she had mentioned she was doing her her cowl, her sweater cowl. That, yes, I already finished mine because I did mine no sleeves and it was shorter. But it ended up being Billy and Kimmy. I was so sad that I missed it, but I had to make food, and then I had to come over here for you guys. So that's why I was like skirting and almost feeling late. Oh, hi, Kitty. Yeah, lurk and listen. Get your stitch on. Get your stitch on. Get your stitch on. Frick it, frick it, frick it. Oh. Let me put that over there. Okay, so we have been, let's talk now that we've just jibber jabbered for a half an hour. Let's get down to some business. And since you guys are here, I need to get our little sheet up. Un momento, por favor. Make sure your drinks are refilled. We're going to do a little wellness right now. Wait, no, it's mindful. We are mindful today. Come on. I have this little thing down on my desk because I'm going to film. And it's making my mouse not be happy. You're not happy. Because I need to get, I think, what was it? I might be able to remember it. So number 1 was what? We did baby steps. What else did we do? Let me see. I'll get in there. Let me get our list because it's getting long, you guys. We've been doing this for a while now. I can't even tell you. I should go back and see when we did the first. It's been a year, huh? It's getting close to it. I know that. I know that for darn Skippy. But as we segue into this and I get this up and I get our complete list, I want to remind you guys that the very first Boggy Style 2025 shipping blessing is out there. You have to go find it. It's alive. And you will see, because the very first thing in the description says that this shipping blessing was provided by me. So go and find. It was just recently. Wink, wink. It was just recently. So go look. You'll see everybody's making big comments, big paragraph. I said, tell me a story. So go watch that. It was a little long, but I think we had fun. Okay, let me get in here. And then every time I come in here, the very first thing is Shira starts playing. I was like, Shira. And that was a wonderful thing to be a part of. Was hat not hate. Okay, so we had, oops, I put that, I'll have to fix that. So when I copy paste it. So we have our baby steps. We polished our armor. I like to write them down because it makes me remember and hold myself accountable. So I have been polishing my armor. Yes, today, I didn't do 11/11 work. I did 1/11 work outside. And I went outside to just kind of walk around in the grass a little bit. And that's when I saw this weed that I had just never gotten around to cutting out near the driveway, out near these juniper bushes from the next door neighbor. And I had just let it go, and I kind of forgot about it. Well, I was over there because I was filling a pot full of water, my watering can full of water, so I could water the new plants, the dahlias and stuff. And I look over, and what was this ugly, thorned, menacing, dangerous looking weed was the most beautiful purple blossom thistle. Someone said it was a thistle. And I was like, it looks like an artichoke. And I was like, is it a wild artichoke? But it reminded me of a very important lesson that I've learned lately. And that is that sometimes a weed can surprise you and end up becoming something beautiful. So I know that I've been saying things like, oh, I'm picking the weeds out of my garden. And that kind of hit me between those running lights right there. That lesson about who am I to judge about pulling a weed from my garden? I'm being metaphoric, people. I'm talking about pulling toxic people out of your life, people that don't balance the relationship with you, people that are just either like their energy sucks or it's just not a healthy, balanced relationship. or whatever situation. Doesn't have to actually even be a person, but that you when you balance yourself, I said that I was plucking the weeds from my garden. So in seeing that today, I said, ooh, girl, you have not been very forgiving. Forgiveness I think that's going to be our next thing. So let me do 4. But I posted that and I was like, sometimes a weed needs a chance to grow, you know? And I was like, I've told you guys before, I was a rotten child. Rotten. And I was a traumatized child. I was a child acting out and having behaviors that adults just weren't paying attention. They were just like, oh, she's just a kid that's acting up. So, but anyway, that's where I was like, the lesson was that it goes back to grace, you know, allowing someone to have grace. So that was my 111 work today. Was included with a breath, but it was a realization that came over me. So I took that in and like a deep breath, let it wash over. Got my grounding. I did some grounding today too, pulled a few weeds and watered and, you know, moved some things around. I'm out of bird seed, so the birds are mad. And then we have our mirror. So the mirror on the wall, we're going to say something sweet to ourselves. We're going to say something kind to ourselves. We are going to say something uplifting and positive at least once a day. You promised. No. It helps. I promise you it does. Okay, and then it's the still, you know, like finding a way to spread kindness. Going that extra step to go a little slower so you can hold that door open for the elderly person that's trying to walk behind you, or even a kid. You know, just be kind to hold that door for someone that may not be paying attention, has her arms full of groceries and children screaming, and you hold the door open for her. And maybe smile at the crying kid and try to make faces at him to make him giggle and not cry anymore. Find a way to do something kind. Okay, and then what do we have? Number 7 is the cold water. Cold water work. Lexi! I did it. I took the cold shower with it was straight to cold. And I got my whole body. I didn't do it long, but every part of me got the cold water. Trust that. My armpits. You guys have bad, naughty minds. But so the cold water work, the cold plunge, you know, for fatigue and trying to sharpen your mind. I'll tell you, that was what it really did for me. It not only woke me up, it made me feel like I had just like drank an espresso out of a straw. I felt very invigorated. I felt energized. I felt like my metabolism had kicked and I was immediately hungry. And kind of woke me up and got my blood moving. Like I said, all of a sudden I felt hungry. So I did that and it was good. It was good. The cold plunge thing, I don't know if I could jump in the ice cold water. I don't know if I could actually like make myself drop into a bucket of water. Now, if it was an ice cold thing that I could like jump and then walk up some stairs and get out, that's good. But the cold shower, the cold shower to the point of it's almost uncomfortable. No, that it is uncomfortable. If it's not uncomfortable, it's not going to stimulate your nervous system like we're trying to. It'll give you a little nudge. It'll be like, are you awake? Instead of a, you know, thinking you was kung fu fighting, right? For real. Okay, so and number 8. See, I lost it. I knew I should have wrote it down. What did I say, Stitches? What did I say? I got too deep. And I lost it. Hi, Terry. Bonbon, Jacob Bonbon. The Polar Plunge. I know. Piper, Lexi's, Jory's other grandma, Lexi's mother-in-law. She does the cold plunges. I think Lexi's done it too. It makes me scared. Especially not like where they jump and there's ice, like you're jumping and there's ice. No, I've had that fear that you get sucked in a rip current or something. No, 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 and no. So, okay, here, let me get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. So I have like completely lost what I was writing down our list. We're on number 8 and I lost it. So that just meant we still aren't done. We're still on Cold Plunge, I guess. And I said, I'll go back and we'll talk about it on Wednesday. And I'll see what I said. Right as I started to write the list. Poo poo doo doo. I should have wrote it down. Oh no, but it's different, Kitty, when that's when you old school bath and you like fill up the big old soup pots full of hot water and then at least get yourself a tepid bath. I mean, oh, that's hardcore. Like, hello, my lady, your bath is ready. Oh yeah, that's terrible. I know that I've been in that situation before. Yeah. Oh yeah. Forgiveness. Thank you, Denise. Denise E. It's forgiveness. That was it. Now that one I'm going to put an asterisk next to because forgiveness is a 24/7, 365 days, all of the years and days of your life is dedicated to practicing forgiveness because we do it every day. Yeah, that's enough pioneer for me too. The Terry, I gotta stop looking at the chat when I'm trying to get these thoughts out. My brain is fried today from work. It was a really long day. That's okay, Laura. I'm just glad to see your face, sister. But oh yeah, forgiveness. And so we are going to practice this. And that is when you find yourself begrudging, you find yourself being it's more than just stubborn. But if someone is showing true remorse, if someone is showing that if they've wronged you, that they are sorry, now I have gone too many times in my life that, talk is cheap. Put your money where your mouth is, walk the walk. And so that's what we have to do. You could forgive someone, but that doesn't mean that, all is forgiven and we're all hunky-dory. No, we're going to learn to walk side by side before we learn to run marathon together, before we tag team life, right? So we're just going to take time. We're going to look, we're going to watch, we're going to listen. And if someone deserves forgiveness, we should find a way to give that, to allow it, to find that within our own hearts, because when we do, it'll release. It releases. That's ugly. Ugh. It's ugly to hold in. It is a lifelong unalome journey to enlightenment. It is, yeah. Right? It is for me. It has nothing to do with you. Because I forgive you does not change our relationship. It does not change my interactions with you. It does not mean that now we've got to be friends. Forgiveness means that I understand your motivations. I understand that what you did is your problem and none of my business. And I forgive you. And so I move on. Because I'm gonna forgive myself for taking on someone else's energy. It is easier. And that's why, Terry, that's why we're going to practice that until learning how to be and behave in life, in relationship, is a constant state of practice, because we're all like little fledglings. I mean, me, I can now say I've bumped up from a rookie, because I've been in my relationship now, and it's a healthy, well-rounded, balanced relationship. Well, I think he gives a lot more than I do sometimes. I'm so blessed. That boy, he's spoiled. My man spoils me rotten. And so, but when you've got that balance, you've got that balance, you can learn. Like, I can't even think of one thing. Well, you know, it's like when you try to think of things, what do I have to forgive? I know there's lots of people in life that like someone that has wronged me. Let's do that one. And whenever I start to feel heated or anxious or angry, or these feelings bubble up when the person comes around, because, you know, say it's a family member, and you have to deal with the person or see the person, or whatever. There's an interaction where that person comes into your mind. The first thing you need to do is when you'll go, is it no? No, I'm not gonna feel that. I'm gonna catch myself and go, oh, I hope you have a good day. Turn it into something positive. You have control over your mind, the way you react and respond to things. So we have to catch ourselves. So we're going to practice. And that's all I'm asking of you. That's all I'm asking of myself, is to practice. There is no novice. There is no end game. Forgiveness is ongoing forever. So we're just going to continue to practice so it becomes easier. Because as soon as we forgive and you truly hold that in the heart, and you replace that, whatever that animosity or resentment or whatever, that forgiveness is now morphing into something else, can now be put away. We don't have to deal with it anymore. And when it comes back up, you're like, no, I've dealt with you. Go away. So, and we again, the practice, it's all practice, because I know I'll be the first to say it, practice what you preach, as I'm looking at a room full of chaos, you know, with having that discipline to say, okay, am I going to sit here and stitch on this blanket, or I'm going to put away all that laundry right there? The truth of the matter is, and I mean, I will shoot straight as a straight line, curve sometimes, that I probably will crochet. Those blankets are not going to bother anybody sitting there today. I'm tired. I've had a really long day, and I did a lot in other areas today. So I gave myself grace. I said something sweet to myself, and I said, girl, you did a lot today. Allow yourself to go have a meal and sit down. Daddy made an amazing pork loin with, I'm going to do the sliced little tomatoes on the vine, so good, with a little cucumber. Sounds so delightful. I'm so, yeah, I wanted coleslaw. How do we get on food? Oh, that I'm going to allow myself to have a little bit of rest time. Because during the whole day today, during my work day, I said, okay, I'm going to do a little bit here, and I'm going to go back and work. My other 10-minute break, I did 10 minutes worth of laundry and then went back to work. So I was being, like, what is that called? I was being successful throughout my day, and checking off things off my to-do list. So tonight I could feel good about sitting here, having time with you guys, and then when I'm finished, being done for the day and being able to go, yabba dabba doo. But all right, so we have 15 minutes left. So recap real quick. We've got 8 things. Baby steps, polish your armor, breath work / #1111, grounding, mirror, mirror, kindness, cold water, the cold water work, and forgiveness. Okay, so those are just these, and these are like things that are coming up for me that I feel like I want to work on. And feel free that if you want to work on number 4 right now, and I'm working on number 3, by all means, take your list as you need it. Today, I needed 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8. I did that today. I did all of those today, and I feel good. I feel successful. Tomorrow, I don't know so much. I'm a little tired. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. But yeah, so you know, circling back around again, just let's be kind to ourselves first and foremost. Have that forgiveness for yourself, and allow yourself the grace to take a step back and retreat with dignity. Isn't that right? Have a good night, Laura. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's time to wrap up. I do have some things I want to do. Like I said, right after this, I'm going to film a little bit. I want to get at least the first couple of takes done on the tutorial for Pique My Interest blanket. And then I also need to, I'm going to do a little video of the caking. Now, I don't know. It seemed like y'all liked it. I did lose 17 subscribers since that video went up. But I was like, you know what? I was wondering if people that were coming, I did notice. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, watch. It's going to happen. So if you came over to that video that I posted in the Luck of the Draw Facebook page, and you came over onto it, and when it came on, it looked like you were not subscribed. If you clicked that subscribe button and then went to the video, or then said open an app, you just unsubscribed to me. I don't know. It's a glitch. Go check to make sure if you came over to that video, the video that dropped this morning about caking up Luck of the Draw. If you clicked the subscribe button from Facebook, go check to make sure you didn't just unsubscribe. So just a Facebook inner thing, you know, like where they integrate into YouTube. I have noticed. Yep. Okay. So let's see. I think I won't do that again because I saw it. I was like, it says I'm not subscribed. And then I was like, I wonder if someone would think to click that. But check it if anybody did that. All right. Yeah, I can't, right, Trisha? I can't hold on to bad energy. There's no room left. I've got to get that out so there's room for the happy. Oh, we got a new one. Write that down. I got to get rid of the, what did we call it? Did we get rid of the bad? We get rid of the icky. We get rid of the yuck to make room for the yum, or to make room for the good. Yeah, I mean, because you do. Have you guys ever noticed that? I have to get rid of some stuff. It's like when you start getting rid of the icky stuff, the bad things in your life, the things that don't bring you joy, the things that suck the life out of you, all of a sudden good things start happening. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. I mean, you do the work, karma comes back to you. It does. If you're true, you don't have to be dishonest, right? Taffy! Hi, baby. You don't have to be dishonest. You don't have to be a liar, a cheat, or a thief. All you have to do is be true, be honest, be honorable, be kind, right? Be forgiving. And those things come to you. The blessings come. I'm never one to try to be boastful, but in the last 6 months, the blessings have just been smacking me upside the head. And there was about 5 years it made me not even want to be here, let alone work. And I said, no, I'm working because I want. What do they say? You got to reap the benefits. You have to put in the work. It wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't a thing. And that's my thing. It wouldn't be a cliche if it wasn't a thing. And then everybody experienced it, right? There's nothing cliche. There's nothing wrong with a cliche. It's a damn shame is what it is. Cliches are a damn shame. Don Aaron, we're leaving right now, my baby girl. You missed it. You missed it all. I was being crazy. I was being cholita. I was... We was doing the chola shuffle. But, all right, my love. Thistle Farm, medic for use for the... Right, Christine. I got to say her name right. Sammy K. Sammy K said the same thing about the thistle. Didn't you? Was it Sammy that told me about the thistle? That if you get those, is it the little pistils, is it the little purple things? I've got to look because there's like 4 more that are about to blossom on it too. And I will harvest them if it's good. Well, right back at you, my Ziggy Zigs. Thank you so much for being here because if you guys weren't here, I would have no reason to be here. There's my Jilly Bean. That's it. I can't call you Jilly Bean. Sorry, Jilly Bean is already taken. Jilly Bean is Fiber Floozy. I call Jill. That's from Fiber. I gotta find Jilly. I'm gonna find one. But thank you again, sis, for all the beautiful yarn. I'm gonna use it for this boggy. It's the boggy style luck of the draw 10 or 10. That was, see, I'm all flustered because I'm nervous because Jill's here. I was able to find 5 colors from those beautiful yarns that you sent me, and I'm gonna make a boggy luck of the draw 12. There it is. Perfect colors. I mean, I think I only had to add one of my own. Jilly Willy, Chilly Willy, Jilly Willy, free Jilly. I'm gonna get one. I love that. I love that. Jilly Willy, Jilly Willy. That's great. Awesome sauce. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm really ready to go now. I'm exhaustified. Exhaustified, I tell you, exhaustified. And let's see. Did I do anything? I thought I did some work back there behind me. No, just that I do have something. Can I show you something for the Jax It Up? Are you guys still doing the Jax It Up? Is anyone doing anything with hand-dyed yarn? My next one that's coming off is blue. Williamson. Her name was Williamson. Oh, Jilly Willy. I get it. I get it. Crinkle alert. Sorry. But not really. Okay, so this is the stuff I want to use next. So this, oh no, let me do these 2 because they still have the tags. Okay, so I got these 2 yarns. 2 of them, let's see, I think 1 set of them I got from, maybe I got them both from Nina. I may have gotten these both from Nina's Knots. It wasn't a giveaway from last year. She did her and Jackie Crochet DHD did a what is it? Was it Tanks and Teas and Tanks make along? And I won the little giveaway. But anyway, so there's this beautiful blue. And this is called Louisa Harding. And it says that it's superwash merino with bamboo small batch dye. So to me, that means it's hand dyed. Okay, and this next one is called Rossetti Alaska, and that's where I was saying how you could use a supplemental. And this one is superwash and alpaca. And there's the Rossetti Alaska. And it's beautiful fuzzaroonies, but I have 2 of each, so I have 4. But I am gonna pull maybe white to pull from this little white right here. But that's gonna be, I think I've pulled this out for the next hand dyed yarn make. And it's blue. I mean, this stuff, I don't know if you guys can see that all of the shades of blue in there. So pretty. But yeah, so I got that. That's for the next, hold on, crinkle. Let me do this. So that's the next hand-dyed yarn one. I'm going to pull that. See, I thought at first I was going to use that blue and hold it because I need to do something with this. Since I finished the Mishis, I have my Dawn, the Lights of Dawn. That's my beautiful Dawn Erin. This is Dawn's cake that I got. I was gifted this, and I really want to do something with it. And you know, I have found with these loose strand yarns, if you hold something furry with it, it's so much easier to work with. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to get, sorry for the pink. I'm going to get some more, something that's like a 2-weight, you know, what you call it. Hobie has, what was it called? I just saw it the other day, and it's not the cashmerino. It's very lightweight. It's like a strand, but it's fuzzy. And they have one that's wool, and then they have one that's not. And it's supposed to, I call it Fohair. It's faux mohair. But Hobie has one. And I thought I could try to see if I could get a hold of some of that. Yeah. Rena has, yeah, Dawn has several. When I don't say one, not two, but several colorways of Rena. Yeah, it's amazing. Hello, Emily. Welcome. Joy of Yarn. Nice to see you. Let's see what else. Yeah, I want to do that. But I might be able to find something at Little Knits too. I just have to be really careful. You know, the fundamentals. Not having Joanne Fabrics anymore is cut. I can't spend like I can't get little things that I was able to do before. I have to really, it is really shop your stash right now in full force is the, you know, I have to make what I have. So that's what I'm working with. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I do have some of that faux hair down there. I have some pink that had sparkle. This is I only had 2 hanks of the little donuts of the blue. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. But anyway, so thank you guys so much. That Dawn is special, and not special on her own bus, but special as in there is no one else like her. All right, loves. Well, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming in and spending your evening with me. I appreciate you making beautiful things with me. It's so fun when we do things together. I absolutely love it. But yeah, if you guys want to join in making your little scrap cakes, doing what I did, I put a video up this morning about, you know, just went in and got a bag and started looking through scraps. And I was honest, I did not pull any full hanks of yarn or full skeins of yarn. It was all used. It was all stuff that had half or more gone. So go in, pull your colors, get every scrap of yellow you have, every scrap of orange you had, put it in a bag and cake it up. Do about, I don't know, 20, 30 to 100 cranks per color, or just crank them until the color's gone and use them. And that is the epitome of scrap. I wanted to do kind of a pay homage to Nan and do a scrap gang for this one. So that's what's gonna be going on. I'll have that one. I'll have the neons that I showed you guys with the jelly bean. So that's 2. And then I'm of course going to be doing the tutorial for Pique My Interest, which I will then finish. I'm not going to, you know, finish that in the tutorial. I'll get you going and then I'll finish the piece. So there'll be a total of 3. Now, I don't know if all 3 makes are going to be Pique My Interest. I think I might do Pique My Interest for the tutorial and 1 so I can show color changes. because pique my interest is going to be one solid color. The tutorial is going to be one solid color. And then I'm going to do a separate little side piece that shows you how to do it as luck of the draw. So anyway, I'm getting nervous again. See, there goes the bubbles that made me feel like I have to go to the bathroom. But it's not. It's nervous. It's nervous. I'm good though. I'm good. I have faith. I know you guys. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm building my confidence. And every time you guys say encouraging and nice things and you're sweet and you're kind, I take every single bit of that and I put it in there. I put it in there. And it's filling me up and I'm getting that confidence so I can get on here and be like, what? You need a tutorial? Bam, 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 bam. And there you go. So that's it. Okay. So you guys have a beautiful day, a rest of your evening. And I hope that everyone has a really smooth week. And I hope to see you guys on Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that 12? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Lunchtime, East Coast time. But we're on the left coast. You're the right coast. Left coast time is 8 a.m. I'll be here Wednesday. Be here or be a granny square. So silly. All right, I'm getting to my thing. Okay, I'm going now. Okay, bye.